Hey babes, so today's video is going to be my October favorites. I'm so sorry I've been MIA for a little bit of October. There was really no particular reason. I just kind of got caught up and was just busy with other things. But nonetheless, I am here to share the products I've been loving for the month of October. I really only have a couple things to share. There's not too much, but let's just go ahead and get started. This month, I actually got my very first facial ever, and the esthetician who was doing the facial was really helpful in giving me some tips for skincare. I know I've mentioned it before, but the past, I guess about a year now, I've had, well, maybe not a year, but almost a year, I've been having issues with deep pimples in like my cheekbone area. So I started using my acne.org again to try to get things under control, but it's always that vicious cycle of it clearing up my skin and then my skin just becoming so dry, coupled with the fact that it is now getting a little bit colder out. So it's just, my skin has been crazy, and if you guys watch my last tutorial that I posted, you can kind of see there that I have really puffy eyes and my skin is so dry. So I did switch up some of the products that I've been using, and the esthetician gave me some really good advice. So she told me only to use my acne face wash, or the acne.org face wash, about every 3 washes or so, and instead of using the treatment every day, use it maybe every other day and only once a day as opposed to twice. So what she recommended as well is that I get a cleanser that is soap free. So something that I have found that I've been absolutely loving is this Burt's Bees Sensitive Facial Cleanser. It is soap free and it moisturizes without causing redness or irritation, and it's also hypoallergenic. So another problem that I had expressed to her was the fact that my skin was really sensitive. So if I were like to touch my skin, or even when I wash my face, everything just gets like really red and inflamed. And she said it's from the acne products that I'm using. So that made a lot of sense. Ever since I've been implementing this into my routine, my face has been less red, with the exception of my eyelids and my under eyes, because you guys know that's super red, but my skin has just been a lot more balanced. This is a very like thick texture. It almost comes out like a moisturizer, and it doesn't sud or anything, but it's just really hydrating, and it leaves my skin feeling really moisturized. Oh my god, these baby hairs are so annoying. Something else that I've also been loving is the Garnier Nourishing Cleansing Oil, and this is with jojoba and macadamia oils. I picked this up because I know a lot of people use like facial wipes or makeup remover wipes to remove their makeup, and then they'll go ahead and wash their face. For me, I just hate the way makeup wipes feel on my skin, so I wanted to try something that was going to be moisturizing. So I went ahead and picked this up, and I really like this. It has a really nice scent to it, and you only need a very little bit. So I use this before I wash my face. I'll just use a pump or 2 and just kind of really work it into my skin. It removes my eye makeup, it removes my face makeup. And then when I go in and wash my face, I feel like my skin is very clean and there's really no makeup left behind, which is awesome. Okay, so now let's get into the makeup. The first thing I want to talk about is, I guess, the lip color that I'm wearing right now, and this is the ColourPop Lippie Sticks in the color Clique. These lipstick pencils, or whatever you want to call them, lipsticks, they are awesome. The actual applicator is really small, so it's nice and precise when applying, so it makes the application a lot easier as opposed to like a regular lipstick, but the formula is awesome. This one I don't think I mentioned, but it is matte. And it's not too matte where it's drying, but it definitely stays on your lips, and I just love the way it looks. And also from ColourPop, of course, I had to order some of their eyeshadows when I tried their lipsticks, and they are just as amazing as everyone says they are. I only ordered 5 to start out with because I wasn't sure how I was going to like them, but they are all amazing colors. And this one right here, that's called Beige. I actually have a tutorial coming out using this, and I'll probably post this video first and then the tutorial will be right after, so stay tuned for that. But they are just so creamy, they're extremely pigmented, you can use them wet or dry, they have like a really nice like bouncy texture, they're just so pretty. Another one that I really like is called Game Face. It's like a beautiful copper, so gorgeous. And then this one right here, which is called Smash. I've just been loving this for days where I'm not really wearing a lot of eyeshadow or a lot of makeup, but I do want to add a little bit of pop of color on my lids. It's just the perfect shade to just put all over the lid, blends it up into the crease, and you're good to go. So I've been loving everything that I've tried from ColourPop so far. I haven't tried any of their lip liners yet, but I'm probably going to be placing another order on the website soon because everything I've tried has just been absolutely amazing. So I'm super, super impressed with them. And everything on the site is $5, so it's really inexpensive. And then I have a couple other lip products that I've really been loving. The first one here is from Wet n Wild, and this is called Coming in Latte. It's a great like mauvey 90s lip color that we are all obsessed with. I know we're probably all sick of hearing it, but you know, it's not going away anytime soon, so let's just embrace it. This is kind of similar to Touch of Spice by Maybelline, and I believe I mentioned those in my last favorites video. If not, I mean, we all know it's like the most amazing formula ever for matte lipsticks. But this is really inexpensive. I think it was like $1.99. I found it at Rite Aid. And then a different lip product that I've been loving, I actually Instagrammed a picture where I was wearing this, and a lot of people really liked it, and I think it's perfect for fall. This is the LA Girl Glazed Lip Paint, and this is in the color Gleam. It is so gorgeous for fall. Ooh, these two would look nice together. But this lip paint is a coppery, like rusty brown color. I know it sounds really weird for the lips, but these glazed lip paints are a really nice formula. They are moisturizing, they're not too sticky, and they just look really gorgeous on the lips. And I know a lot of people have been asking where you can find LA Girl products. I find mine from a local beauty supply store. But I actually saw a giant display of the LA Girl lip paints in Harmon's recently, and Harmon's is the beauty store of Bed Bath & Beyond, so sometimes they're freestanding stores and sometimes they're inside of the Bed Bath & Beyonds, but I saw a huge display of the lip paints there, so maybe they're integrating LA Girl into the drugstore, which would be awesome. And then speaking of LA Girl, everyone has been obsessed with it, me included, the Pro Conceal HD Concealer by LA Girl. This was like $3.99, and I kind of am obsessed with it. It is my absolute favorite concealer at the moment. It is so creamy, it just blends in so nicely, and it covers really well. I wear the shade Creamy Beige, which seems to be like one of the more popular shades, but they have a ton of different colors to choose from, so I'd highly recommend checking this out. My next favorite is something that I am wearing right now, and it is my Jessie's Girl Liquid Eyeliner. This is so nice. I know I've been using the Revlon Skinny Liner recently in my tutorials, but for some reason, it's a fly. But for some reason, when I wear it lately, it burns my eyelids, which, I don't know, can't be good. So I've been looking for an alternative, and I picked up this Jessie's Girl liner because Kathleen did a whole video comparing the Kat Von D and the Jessie's Girl, and she said she really liked this one, so I decided to try it. And when I first got it, I actually really didn't like it at all because there was no color. It was really sheer, and it just, I don't know, it wasn't working for me. So I decided to store it tip down for a couple days and see if maybe that would work, because I pretty much just ripped it right out of the package and applied it, and it is stored obviously right side up when it's packaged. It has a super precise tip, and I think it's like some calligraphy tip that they say they use for this. It just glides on really smoothly. It's really black, and it lasts a really long time. So I absolutely love this liner now, and it honestly makes me want to wear liquid liner more because it's so easy to apply. Alright, and then the very last product that I have is by e.l.f., and it is the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder, and I know it's so tiny and cute. That's kind of the reason I got it. I think I've heard Shannon talking about how much she likes this, and to be honest, I don't find it too much different than the HD powder. It does look like it contains like a little bit of sparkliness to it when it's in the actual container, but once applied to the eyes, I don't get a glimpse of that at all. It just really smooths my under eye area after I apply concealer. It just makes it look really soft and just kind of diffuses like any fine lines I have under there. So I've really been liking this. Again, it's probably not too much different than the actual HD powder, except for the fact that this is a little bit like more pinky looking in the actual container than the other one, which is more like a white shade. Okay guys, so that is it. Like I said, I don't have too many products from October, but these things I have been really loving. Let me know down below what you guys have been loving for this month of October, and leave any video requests down below that you guys may have, and anything else you may feel like saying. I love talking to you guys. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, loves.